Now here comes to the data visualization. We created some diagrams and charts to demonstrate the research result of the project. The first pie chart describes the comparison between the tweets with coordinates and without ones. We obtained 25,558,364 tweets from the stage of data harvest, and only 140,000 of them has the coordinates, but they are enough to apply the analysis to them. The next one is the chart for active users. We regard Twitter users who post 300 tweets and above in last 11 months as the active users. After we counted the raw data, there are up to 3,124,958 users who posted at least one tweet in last 11 months, and 11,876 of them posted more than 300 tweets and become the active users in our project. The diagram shows that some information of bots filtered by the first criterion coordinate. They are the group of users who posted more than 10 tweets but never moved at all. Most of them are with low followers and followees except the user in the top right corner. The pie chart in the bottom indicates that there are 89 users from the active user group are considered as the suspect bots, since all of their own coordinates are same. In the second criterion follow, diagrams and charts are similar to the first criterion. However, we could found that suspect bots are with lower followers. The user Kim should be considered as the key suspect bot, as it has too many followees and only 100 followers, which is abnormal. Similarly, under this criterion, we caught 99 suspect bots from the active user group, nearly 1% of the active users. In the third criterion retweet and tweet, suspect bots increased to 1769, as the error rate increases as well, and retweet as a frequently used function will involve some normal users who are crazy with retweet. Thus, the diagram for this criterion is difficult to generate and show some valuable information. The analysis for the content of their retweets will be illustrated then. Next, going to the combination of coordinate criterion and follow criterion. There is no user in this condition. So these two sets have no intersections. In addition, since all the tweets with coordinates exclude the retweets, so we can't combine coordinate criterion and retweet criterion to do some researches. Thus, there will be no suspect bots which meet all the three conditions. When we applied follow criterion and retweet criterion, we could see there are 4 bots satisfying with the condition. And through the diagram, it is obvious that all of these 4 suspect bots are with many followees but low followers. The number of the bots under these 2 criteria accounted for 0.03% of the active users. We are interested in what they always retweeted, so we also did analyses on the content of the filtered retweets of the suspect bots. We drew some bar graphs to show top 10 popular words, top 10 people they mentioned and top 10 hashtag topics for both retweet criterion and combination criteria of follow and retweet. Genre become the popular words and the person they mentioned mostly, which is used and mentioned for 133,149 times. Orspol become the hot hashtag. The suspect bots also concern about hot topics, such as Turnbull and marriage equality. When we explore the retweet content under combination criteria, there is no valuable popular words for us to catch, and Sammy Angel 40 has been mentioned mostly. We also noticed in hashtag topics, some names of TV station appeared. Maybe these Twitter accounts are used to publicizing political activities and TV shows. Lastly, the total of suspect bots under each criterion reaches 1953 and account for the 16.44% of the active users and 0.06% of all the users post at least one tweet in last 11 months. This is the result of our elementary analysis. Next, we will have some deep analysis further. Based on previous results, we had a further understanding of this Twitter dataset. Spatial data rarely appears with tweets, so that spatial data cannot be used as a very effective reference to detect bots. Instead, thinking from reasons of using bots and focusing on the retweet data is a good idea. The first graph is a distribution graph, shows the number of original tweets sent in 11 months of each user. The x-axis shows the number of original tweets sent. The y-axis shows statistics on the number of users. This graph is for filtering out users who sent original tweets before, and clearly not a bot. The second graph is also a distribution graph. The x-axis shows the number of users been retweeted by this user. The y-axis shows the number of users corresponding to the x-axis condition. The reason for adding this filter is targeting on who only retweet from the same user. This means the one is serving only for one user, which are obvious bot features, no social relations, and strong promotional purposes. The third graph is a distribution graph too. The x-axis shows the largest number, in the number of retweets, did by this user of each user. The y-axis shows the number of users corresponding to the x-axis condition. This is used as activity level here, to find users who did most bot-like actions.